That actually hurt. As soon as I saw that face, I was like, that's the first thing you need to hear. Oh, that was really bad. Hi, how you doing? Welcome to the twitch.tv/the Xisuma experience, where I make weird noises and hurt my throat. Look at this. By the way, all the fields are now top level mystical agriculture. Or apparently mystical aggradations. So we get to do some stuff with that mod today. The thing he says I have my volume on full. Oh dear, I'm sorry. Probably burst an eardrum there. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Jackfellow, Shopmeester, Diamantio2, Minerunner, Beckill, Becca, Forgill. See? Look, I was reading two names at once. The White Pele says here for the Mumbo prank. Sorry, dude, you missed it. Oh, God, and it was so good as well. So check it out. I have been moving some cables around, right? Like, that thing is now poking out of there. Maybe we'll use it. This room has that going through the top of it. And this is just me sort of thinking about getting ready to hook some of these things up to these cables. I don't know. But they're now like running around the base to different places. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, we got some Ender IO stuff to do with this. We want to decorate this room. We want to decorate that room. This thing needs a bit of a touch up. We're going to do the project with the gadgets today. It requires a little bit of thought beforehand. And then in this direction, we've got to set up our project over here as well. So hoping we can get a lot done today, I guess. Staffy08, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. We got a lot planned, basically. I think we're going to start off with this one today. Yeah, definitely this one. And it's going to take a bit to set up, although let's check that upgrade. Pushes down. So all our sieves are going to be down here at this level. Also, what are they wearing? They're wearing little cat suits. All of these will push down. Then we'll have sieves again. And those again. Then we need a way to get out the back there. Watching from Atlanta at work, says Winnie. Oh no, it says Staffy. Cool. And welcome to the stream, Winnie. Are we going to the Deep Dark today, says Becca? That was the other thing on the list. I think we're not going to go to the Deep Dark today. We'll see if we get everything else done. Which, you know. We don't have anything crazy technical, unless this next project turns out to be that. Oh yeah, I made a little book of notes, right? So these are some things to look into. So let's write down, like, mystical room. Ender.io/mystic. End portal room. So we write down our little projects. Deep Dark. Gadget, like that. Bam. Yeah, I thought I'd make a little notebook of things to do. Or things to keep track of. Rick Stig says, hey X, what kind of standing desk do you have? Does it wobble? It has a slight wobble to it, but it's a safe wobble. And that reminds me. Alright. Y'all get to do a prediction today. Okay, we don't have enough of these. Here's a completely pointless one. This isn't even a proper thing. Am I standing or sitting? From the tone of my voice, you've got 30 seconds to figure it out. Okay, throw away your derp coins or win some. It's up to you. I personally wouldn't even bet because you have no idea. You literally have no idea if I'm standing or sitting. Unless... Wow, we got 12k Blizzrods already. That's quite a lot, isn't it? Interestingly, we got 12k Slime Ball and Necrotic Bones. All things that have been farmed through the same method have exactly 12k. Does that mean there's a stack limit here and it doesn't... No, look, there's multiple ones. Huh. Very peculiar to notice they all have the same amount at the same time. Patience bags, says Becca. Yeah. What's in those? What's that about? Okay, I see we got some bets on the derp coin. You know, wild bets here, throwing it away. Am I sitting or standing? Question of the day. Oh wait, where's the prediction? There it is. Oh, it's very split. 51% think I'm standing, 49% think I'm sitting. We got 16k derp coin to be won by Alarizia Honey if I win, and if you lose, Rack Serena Nart will lose 9,500 derp coins. Dang. Dang, let me choose the outcome. I am standing. I am standing. My audience clearly knows me. Clearly, that slight 51% advantage means y'all know me perfectly. Okay. Some of y'all lost derp coins, some of y'all won. That's the name of the game. Let's move on. Oh yeah, this one was really slow, so I decided to make a whole bunch of it back there. So now we need our conduits. I think I might have put some of these in the chest over there. No, I don't know. No, because we made a bunch of energy conduits, right? So they're just sitting in the chest over there. Probably everything... that looks really good as well. It is indeed all in a chest over here, and now this chest is kind of like in the way. Thanks, chest. God. Well, yeah, they don't need item conduits. They just need power conduits. So this is all we're going to have here. A big old grid of power. And as I mentioned, this will originally be done the lazy way, with the capacitors and the spectacles. Even that stuff's over here as well. Cool. And then we got like the one setup that needs this. Yeah, I remember it all now. Just needed a refresher, that was all. You usually start standing, but I don't gamble anymore, says Becca. What I'll do is I'll start different to what I've been before. So if I happen to have put it into standing for quite a while when I start streaming, then I'll sit. But in the past, when I've streamed more consistently in the evening, I would usually probably be standing at that point. Yes, so each one of these gets an upgrade. You get an upgrade. You get an upgrade. You get an upgrade. Everyone's getting upgrades. Oh, standing ovation. Standing ovation. Cool. So how about we try and talk on a bit of a deeper topic here while I do this, because I think the rest of it's going to be relatively simple. Probably won't. I kept mentioning this movie. We need to talk about Kevin, is it called? And then y'all were then asking me, X, what's this thing you want to tell us about? So you know, this may not be that insightful, but it's something that I think about that took place in this movie, right? So if you've seen the movie, let's say you're near the beginning of the movie. Okay, this is total spoilers, so if you haven't seen the movie, you want to see it, I recommend it. You know, tune out for a minute or two. Maybe someone in chat will tell you when the spoilers are over. I'm bored with Kevin now. It's been discussed in Discord, says Becca. Great. Great. Well, I don't know if you've said the thing that I've said, so let me say it, right? Like, there's this scene where this woman walks up to the mother and slaps her. And you've already just seen enough things, like, hinted to be like, yeah, that kid's done something horrific, and, like, she's going through the trauma of all that. But you're probably quite likely to feel sympathetic for her in this situation. And what it makes me think is, like, I know that sometimes parents get a bad rap for the things that their kids do. And sometimes there might be legitimate reasons for that. But in this case, you're not going to assume that because you have the broader context of her story. And that's a context you don't normally have. When we digest information, there's often context that's missing. And so I couldn't really think of a particular story or an example, but I'm sure we've encountered one at some point or another where you're thinking, oh, what were the parents doing, that kind of thing. Well, in that, you know, in that movie, that's probably not your first response because you have that context. So if you've seen the movie, just like, you know, keep it in mind when you hear stories and things, how much different they can be when you see them through the eyes of someone else. And that knowledge is usually walled off from us. So yeah, I just felt that was a very clear moment to be able to go, you don't empathise with the woman who hit her because you're not outraged and disgust, because you actually understand that, like, this kid has just got something seriously wrong with him, basically, and like she's pretty much innocent in it, yet she goes through all the trauma of what he did. So yeah, interesting little moment. We got Daisy music here for 9 months. Dang, 9 months? Has it really been that long? God, it feels like yesterday I stumbled across your channel. Thank you, Daisy, so much. You are now officially a Twitch baby here on my little corner of Twitch. Oh God, it's that face again. Look away. We also got Maserati here for 54 months. Feel like I haven't read that name in a while. Oh boy, 54 months. Been a while coming, but not stopping now. Keep up the good work. Thank you. And at 11 minutes, it's a great time to start drinking this tea. The Thinky says, but is it an entirely neutral context? No, nothing ever is entirely neutral, is it? That's a great question. That's a great way to think about it. It's not, but I often feel like we assert a lot onto unknowns, and I think that is a great example of where you can blame a parent for what their child has done, but you don't actually really know the relationship they've had or like what the life story is. And it'd be easy to assume neglect on the part of the parent or something like that. So, you know, swings and roundabouts. That's very inappropriate. I don't know why it popped into my head. So we want flint and dirt, flint and sand, gravel and diamond. Dirt is the one that's going to be awkward. I think we'll dedicate 2 to dirt. So that means we need a network. Well, actually, we need to take out these upgrades. We'll actually put these on the far side then. So we didn't need those because they need to transfer out through the item conduits and then back in through them as well. We need a crafter, which will be here, and it will be connected to the power grid. So everything can take place in there. So now we just need power, and we're going to do it the cheesy way over here. Wrong thing. Spectre coils we're looking for. There we go. And I think power has to be on the cards sooner than later, right? Maybe before we do Ender IO. Which is what we were going to do 4 or 5 streams ago. Alarazini Ahani says, except Switzerland, they are 11 times out of 10 natural. Neutral, you mean? Yeah, Switzerland's known for being neutral, but, like, in a geopolitical context, neutrality is not quite as neutral as you might think. Like, sometimes it's incredibly advantageous to be neutral. Little hard to describe why, but, like, you know, when there are wars and stuff, like, neutral countries can kind of benefit in a way from not getting involved, but that's a whole other thing right there. Are we actually getting more of this stuff in? I feel like we're seeing a big drain, which is probably this stuff. Oh, and it's already started making cobble, so maybe it would have been smart to have set these up first, because now they're all going to have cobble in them, which I don't really want. Oh well. So we need, I think, grind mode? Yeah, we're just going to accumulate a whole bunch of random items now. But that stuff goes into there, so maybe we won't end up with a bunch of cobble. There we go. So over here we can say that we want to extract on the green network, and let's say insert on the red network. Yeah, all looking good. So this one then needs to accept on the green network, which means gravel will go inside of it. Except it's cobblestone. Of course it is, because we need filters. Right. Forgot about that, didn't I? Those are the ones. We need 2. Thank you. Right. And then we need a little bit of gravel. I think all the gravel's in here now, yeah. And I think it ran out of power as well, so that's okay. Just one gravel there. There we go, nice and neat. This is the only one that requires the more complicated setup, by the way. So it should be nice and quick. So now we know down here that we'll only ever get gravel into here. And we're going to have one recipe, which is that. And look at that, it's doing its thing. So then it needs to extract on the red channel always. And that means that we see these things which do have power stored. So yeah, it's about meshes. And we have a little note in our book which type of mesh we are after. It will be dirt. No, flint. Oh dear. Hey look, we've already got 2 of them. I thought they didn't stack as well. We also want to enchant these, but I might come back to that later. Do you know what I haven't considered one thing here? How do we get the items out of those? We're going to have to use 2 more networks of Ender IO conduits. And then they would need to come round to here. So we'd have a little... Oh, I don't have sound on, do I? And all of that is okay. But it does mean this is slightly more complicated. I think I'm going to move that. Dude, watch out. And change it so this one is insert red. No, insert green, extract red, always active. And that'll do the compacting stuff there. So yeah, this thing ran out of power before it gets to the end. That's fine. How could I forget taking the items out of the sieves? That's crazy. Are there gluttony charms in this pack? They make you eat instantly, says Tito. Yes, I think there are. Charms are a part of this pack. This is a good cup of tea. Alarazini Honey says, for some reason I've never used the in-game book as a reminder note. I've always used a notepad file. That's what I usually do too. And then this time I just thought, I don't want to... Like, every series I've ever made, I've got like this document on my channel full of notes. And it just all gets messy and unfinished. So I thought, I'll keep it in-game this time. Do like this one. Right, we're going to run out of that stuff at some point. Apparently not today. Cool. Yeah, so we also need... I don't need to shift click. So we need that network. And now what I think I'll do, rather than connect them into one big thing, is maybe put 2 barrels and then have a cable come down and go underground all the way over to there. Or I could do that using the retrieval node. What other transfer nodes do we have? We'll do it with Ender IO. Just thinking it's going to make all these extra connections at the moment. And I do worry about making like really big Ender IO conduit networks. I don't know how well optimized the thing is. Because I don't really want this to mix up with that one actually. Just keep them separate. I think that's more efficient. So then this can go 1, 2, 3, I think. Yeah. Then we need some sort of storage. A couple of chests will do just fine. Have I missed a step here? Why do we have a hammer? I feel like something's off. What's up with the hammer? Who remembers the hammer? Peeps are saying use an ender chest. That's a great suggestion. Yeah. Great suggestion. Dirt. Right, but oh, okay, so I was just being a goose. This is all done wrong. It's not this that I need. I don't know what I needed this for now. Let's take that out of there. So, actually, we need it to mine. I kind of need power again to see what's happening. I guess it can do this while we set it up. It's no biggie. How filled up does this thing get? All the way. So yeah, it's making gravel. But what do I want to do with the gravel? I want to hammer it into dirt. But before we do that, because this is a compressed hammer, we have to do a 3x3 craft. Ah! See, this thing could have just been made here anyway. Interesting. So now I need that on the filters. So let's go over here and edit that. Cool, and then that one. See, modded is complex. It's complex in a way where you'll forget what the last thing you were trying to do was. Excuses. Let's actually move this and put it there. This isn't going to be necessary. Oh yeah, this thing doesn't vein mine. Which is probably a good thing, knowing me. Right, so this is going to... It remembers it, actually. It's going to insert green, so that stuff's getting in there, and it's getting powered and it's extracting. So now we should see... Let's take that out. We should see dirt goes into these two. Wait a minute. It doesn't create compressed dirt. Interesting. Interesting. So now let's extract on channel black, and here we'll extract on channel black, but sorry, insert channel black, extract that channel. We'll change. I need this to be somewhere else actually. Okay, so we're going to have yet another thing. Right. So this is going to go in on channel black and come out on channel red. What we're going to do is change that recipe. Yeah, just clear it and then apply that. Then do that, and now we got compressed dirt being sieved. Right. Whew, gosh. There's that noise again. Gosh, just a quick project. Jira says YouTube did attract more viewers, so someone's staying to stream might be a better move. I know X is a veteran, but kind of caught me by surprise with the stuffs with Streamlabs. Sorry, what's caught you by surprise? I like being on two platforms because it's a diversification. You're not at the whim of one company's decision. You know, you're not employed by YouTube. You're not employed by Twitch either. You are in this new type of work where it's a platform for you to sort of go and perform, I guess. You know, Jevin, our buddy Jevin, it feels weird to say Jevin. Jevin just suffers some random bug, and it means he doesn't get paid for 3 weeks. Like, his ad revenue disappears for 3 weeks. That's why I want to be on multiple platforms. That's why I set up a mailing list. You don't know what's going to happen. You want to have a better connection with your audience and more control over things. And the only way to have control, really, is to... I thought something was off. Is to... I guess, you know, like, do things like diversify and set up mailing lists to stay in touch with peeps. It's a good time to do a plug, isn't it? It's a good time because you can diversify how you follow me. Because I've got 4 channels and they're all on you. Oh, no, wait, this doesn't make any sense. They're on the same platform. Sorry, I must have clicked the wrong button. Let's see. I've got Twitter. Don't go away. If you see it like flash up on the screen and disappear, it's because I press the button and it double presses. I'm just kind of realizing that I don't have as many plugs as I should. I got a mailing list anyway. If you want to sign up for it, you get weekly little recaps from me about what I've been up to, the videos I've posted, and a message, sort of behind the scenes thing. Yeah. Retro Destroyer says, Xisuma, I must say, you and all the other people's work to bring Ijevin his deserved revenue was just amazing to see. I'm so happy to be a part of this community. Yeah, thanks, my dude. I wouldn't say we did amazing work. I say we do the bare minimum. Like, within our group, we support, we help one another, and, you know, when someone's in need of help, we help. That's what we should do. And so we did that. Right, so next thing is the ender chest. Oh, it is ender chest time. Oh, the ender chest. So let's go grab some wool. Now, I think we have, yeah, we have red wool in the system. I want the 3 of these. So I guess we go back to string. We're still short on... No, look at this. I must have turned off the system, right? Because there's loads of it now. So let's go turn that system back on. If I remember correctly, did we do this with just the machine? Let me change my desk a bit. I keep getting... Oh, I've had a... I think I've been at the computer just a little too much the last couple of days. I keep getting weird, like, pains. Well, I say weird pains. I know what they are. They're the same old pains in my, like, forearms from how they rest at the computer. But the thing is, like, the posture's all the same. I think I just kind of get exhausted. I'll try lowering it a bit, see if that helps. Yeah, like, the posture can be good, but, like, you can still fatigue. So, ender chests, 1, 2, 3, or not. That wall is gone already. It's disappeared, it's finito, it's finished. The wall drain is real. Then we need some sort of dye. So we've got petals. Let's go with purple, just triple purple over here. I like, purple's a nice colour. All the colours are nice, really. Except green. God. Oh. Don't get me started on green. Disgusting colour. Said no one ever. Let's get some diamonds. Chuck them up there. These things won't automatically insert, will they? I also feel obliged to remove this connection. And then we need one over here. Let's go ahead and do the diamonds. Do the purples. And then we'll chuck that there. Again, we don't want that one, so turn that off. We'll insert but not extract, and down here we will happily extract. We're going to need some upgrades over here though, aren't we? I think that's always active. Green is a boring blue, says Flesh Law, but blue's ripping off pink. Oh, don't get me started on red. Original, not really. Let's be honest, blue is the superior colour, says Retro Destroyer. Someone with a blue name in chat. Oh, bias! Little bit of bias right there, I think I see. These are going to be on insert mode, right? And then this one... Where are we extracting from here, actually? That's... No, we don't want a connection there. We removed that. We extract from here. Oh. Oh yeah, that's like some advanced Ender IO redstone stuff you can do. Cool. Right, now, stuff that doesn't go in isn't stored there, right? So flint is not being transferred in. It's bias against flint, that's what it is. So we'll go ahead and give flint a little spot. And I'm not sure if I set this one up. Aha. That one is also going to put a bunch of stuff in here that won't end up. So this one just has less. This one gets dirt as well, right? We are going to have to do all sorts of things over here. Like, I think we're going to have to add something to help craft compressed hammers. That'll be a fun little contraption. For now, though, things are a rocking and a rolling. Like, we got new items coming into the system. Which means... Oh, those need compacting drawers, right? I seem to remember there being 4 items that needed compacting. So, let's see if it works. Excuse me, mouth burp. Disgusting. It's like I just guzzled down a load of tea or something. Lewin Dyke, thank you for 7 months of your support, my dude. Very much appreciated. Ah, well, that's the end of that one. They just go in regular drawers. Yeah, thank you so much for 7 months, my dude. Very much appreciated. Black is superior. It is unique. Other colours have wavelengths. Cringe, says Hurricane. Black isn't a colour? Jeez, come on. Get with it. It's a shade. There are colours. I only see light and dark at various frequencies and intensities, says Nikia. Are we going to go down the rabbit hole of talking about how it's only, like, colour is only in your mind? It's only in your mind, man. That's where the colour really is. Wake up, sheeple. Oh, those sheeple, they never learn, do they? They still think they're sheep. That's what sheeple mean, doesn't it? I should have this bookmark, so I don't know why I'm searching for it. Oh yeah, by the way, I had to install a few more speed upgrades in our mystical agriculture area. There's like one on every ender chest. And that might get on top of the current input, but it's got a long way to go. In fact, yeah, it's going to need a, like, there's going to be a lot of stuff coming in here consistently. So does andesite not have a spot over here yet? Like we got... Oh, right. So I should take... Oh, no, it's locked. I wanted them to be in a row. Do you know what? I can't be bothered. I knew there was 4 of those. I had that feeling. Right, flax, coffee, beetroot, potato. This is like early game stuff that we're just doing late on now. So all those go in. Grass seeds, canola, rice. If we ever need this stuff, I'll be happy I set this up now, won't I? And then last of all, carrot. So a whole bunch of seeds going into the system. And we got room for 2 more, which I'm going to put all the way over here. Right, so that might just be everything coming through. Looks like it. Then we've got to set up all the other ones, right? Oh, there's a lot to do here. X, unlock the drawers so it'll all be sorted. I actually like to keep those ones locked, just because they have a priority thing going on. So that's got 24 in it, and it extracts on green, and we insert green there. So why is it not... Oh, it's full. Oh, interesting. So we might want an additional one of these machines over here. Didn't think of that. So we might want another auto hammer machine. Which I could actually sort of put in the network right here. So let's, while it's all fresh and on my mind, let's go make another auto hammer. Steel is something that we have. Okay, we've got to make that first. I keep getting eggs and chicken poop in my inventory. I'm not happy about it. Beautiful. Right. Take that. Put that here. Torch goes up above. So yeah, now the connections are like in the same spot. We're going to turn that one off, but it'll get power. And then we just need to configure it like here. Now, I could look at it, understand it, but I'm going to do it the lazy way. So we copy and we paste. And that, I think, means we have another hammer doing the job. Excellent. So we got 2 auto hammers there. We got the crafter in between. We can add a 3rd auto hammer up top if we need one. All part of the network. Now, the next thing to do is to get us some diamond sieves. Actually, let's see if we've got any already. Is it diamond mesh? Yeah. So maybe I'll type that over here. No, we don't. So we need 14 of these. 1. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, they made stacks. I didn't think these stacked. Jeez Louise. Can I, like, just click on it to put it in there? That would be so cool. I can actually stack 14 in. That's sort of not helpful, because now I've got to do that. Let's get all the meshes in place first. Actually, I've got to double check all of them are supposed to be diamond, right? Like, where's my book? Where's my book, homie? Gravel and diamond. Flint and sand. So maybe we'll set up flint and sand next. We'll put that on this side. While we got all these meshes in. Oof, that's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff, peeps. I can also hear the sounds of animals coming out of the wall, which concerns me slightly. Is this the filtering machine, says Miola? No, this is just like like an upgrade to all the sievage. That's all this is. Right, so over on this side we'll do the one with sand. That's where we get some additional items, I think. So we've got to configure this machine to make sand, which I think is a pick and a pick. Oh no. Right. Now this thing is supposed to push down, but I just realised, like, you need to tell it it's pushing sand down. And I'm noticing that there is a colour code, this one here. Now it can push down and it's always active. So let's have a look in here. Okay, so nothing's gone down. Let's see if chat tells me while I try and figure it out. Does multiple meshes increase the speed of the item, says Yaga? I'm going to guess no. I could test, but I'm pretty sure it would be no. Any ideas? Where are me experts who know how this machine works? Because it says always active, right? And down, you know, they're all technically enabled. I don't know, X's PG. I think you need to click on that side. The green tick allows extracting, but it's not auto push. That pauses the machine, the green tick. The J gives you all the recipes. And we've got Liger Gaming gifting a sub to Fortknife. 1x, Fork Knife. Sorry, I was thinking Fortnite, and then I thought it was a parody. It's actually Fork Knife. Probably nothing to do with Fortnite now. Probably something to do with more to do with spoons. I guess who sounds like a spoon right now? That's right, me. Thank you, Liger. Thanks for gifting that sub. Fork Knife. You know, sorry for the butchering of the name. I apologise. It's probably a parody. What, of a spoon? Okay, I don't know how this works. Push down. I mean, this whole thing kind of hinges on this working. Chat, y'all told me the other day this works. What's going on? I mean, maybe if I, like, turned everything else off it would, but something about that just seems a bit weird. I'm getting pushed by a chicken now. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Maybe I could read the guidebook. Ooh. Oh, right. Let's see if we got that book in here. Boo! Can we make it? Boo! How do I make the book? Hey, there it is. There it is. Wait. No, it's not the first one. That's a different book. Okay. Okay. Oh. Aha! Transfer add-ons come in all the shapes and forms, but only can transfer items and fluids. They can pull, and they can push. To change the direction of the action, simply right-click it into the cycle between the directions, or shift right-click a side of a block. That is actually quite confusing. To change the direction of the action, right-click it? Okay, right-click it as in the add-on, maybe? Then you can shift right-click. You can add an efficiency. That's all the information it gives us on that, actually. So, right-clicking just... Hang on, what about this one? No thing I'm doing that it just described is changing that. Unless it means... Wait. What just happened? Because that changed that time. Push south. What did it say before? Down. Oh wait, south as in... I was thinking south down for some reason. Like, now I get it. So like... Push south, east. I think I have to take it in and out of my hand. No? Is it changed? Down, push down. Up, north. West, east, down. That is definitely supposed to push down. Maybe the way in which it pushes, it just doesn't want to accept, which means I'd have to do a whole bunch of Ender IO stuff around the back. So I think this is, you know, not important and potentially going to waste a lot of time now. So we'll leave it like that and we'll come back to it at another point, yeah? Because that is hitting a bit of a brick wall there, so we'll call it that on that project. We did, however, we at least did get the flint and dirt one. Oh yeah, this is where the old books where you can't go in and like delete the first line. You have to start at the back. So flint and dirt is done. Sand and gravel, don't know. Ineffable glass would be next on there. And that is actually what I was thinking of, but it requires a moonstone, which requires diamonds and lunar, this lunar stuff. Oh, we can do that. We can do that. Resonator. Let's go grab it. Let's grab it like a rabbit. Oh, we got a spectre coil in the way. Lapis lazuli. You are required, my friend. To make the moonstone. Have we got any upgrades? Yep, we got a couple. That's not fast enough. What do we have to do to make more? You can only have a stack of 4 at once, right? That's pretty much as fast as it goes. Imbam says, hello Xisuma. Are you trying to push a non-compressed sand from the machine into a heavy sieve that requires compressed sand? Oh! Genius! Imbam! Where were you? Where were you a few minutes ago? Oh, no one else noticed. Oh! Don't call me a derp now. That's not allowed. No, look, it doesn't even work. Push down. Oh, but one of these machines, I did actually do that. Oh, genius! Genius. Well done. Well done, my friend. Now, no one's allowed to put a derp face because none of y'all thought of that. Okay? YOLO's guilty as I am with the derp in today. And Baytander Nils very appropriately gifted a sub to I'm Bam. I love to see that. Thank you so much for gifting that sub. I Bam. You don't even have to say thanks. You've already thanked all of us. You've helped out the stream. You've done wonderful. God, no one else in chat even knew. Yet they'll still call me a dirt ball, they? Yeah, it's not. I tell you, I tell you. Oh no, not that one. That one. Yeah. And then it gets pushed down. Right, that one is in push down mode. Yeah, oh, because it needs 9. I was like, oh, what's going on? What's going on? It hasn't got 9 yet. Pretty simple, right? So, out the back here, whatever they produce that's different will end up in here. So if we refer to our book again quickly, we'll see that not only have we done flint and dirt, right? We need gravel and diamond. Apparently we never did that. Or maybe we wanted more of something from that. So this one is outputting gravel. So yeah, gravel and diamond has actually already come through. Maybe it's because of the emeralds. We just wanted to make sure. In fact, I think that note is a little bit off because I think we wanted to. Oh, look at this. Need to upgrade my water mills. This thing's pushed it over the edge. Yeah, got to watch out for that. Right then, I guess we've got to make more water mills. Better just get on top of that before it becomes too much of a problem. Zip all of that into there. Grab those. And then make it ease. 31 apparently. Let's make one more. Cool. And you can have those things. And that, because we're making ineffable glass. Lucaro, that made me laugh so hard, says Everstew. Lucaro? Telling jokes? That's my... Wait, I want to see that message again. It was right at the top of the screen. I was going to say, telling jokes, that's my job. I saw it at the top of the screen. Ah, we've got to make this first, have we? And I got to make the Moonstone, because I hadn't actually made it yet. So instead of that dark steel one and the button, we could just have this ineffable glass here. That's the way. That's the way. Cool. The dragon egg produces a lot of GP. Oh, yeah. I left it in the end though, right? Dragon egg mill. See, now that I've made all of these, I feel like I've got to place them down in the world, but maybe not. Oh. Oh yeah, just make a dragon egg mill. Oh, so what's that? Eye of Redstone, Never Stars? Yeah, no, just make that real quick. Just make that real quick, X. Yeah. Let's just go down a rabbit hole, building a farm to fight the wither. Just make the dragon egg thing, they said. They didn't think, I argued. Hey, look, I'm falling down again from the flying. God, what was that Lucaro comment? Lucaro, you're not gonna... Oh, is it just a joke for all of you lot now? I'm not gonna know, am I? What's going on here? Oh, I know what's going on. I never did that. Wait, did I click that one correctly? Yeah, got to click it the other way. So now all of that stuff will start to move. I think that's why cactus seed, I think, is the one thing that's going to get caught up in here. You can see this thing's going to need upgrades so quick. Yep, cactus seeds didn't go through, so we'll go chuck those in the system, then we'll upgrade the flight. Cool. And now he's going to ignore it again, says Lucaro. That's right, I will ignore it. Lucaro says, Xisuma, I feel like X's definition... Oh, by the way, if you tag me, it doesn't highlight the message or anything. I feel like X's definition of no one told me is the same as various governments concerning climate change. Nah, I don't know. I think you're reading into it too much. I'm just having a goof and a giggle over here. Climate change is serious business, you know. I went outside this morning and it was a little warmer than yesterday. That's called the weather. I'm gonna make stupid jokes about climate change. When someone says, "Oh, but it's cold where I am," it's like, well, you know, weather is local, climate is global. They're big, complicated systems that are being talked about. You know, it can be hot in one part of the planet and it can be cold in another. You know, it's always snowing, it's always raining, it's always thundering, it's always baking hot, it's always sunny. Somewhere on the planet it will be all of the different types of temperature, right? That's just how it is. So take it seriously, peeps. Climate change is the real deal. One of the things that's like quite frustrating about climate change is that it really feels like a problem that needs to be solved at a higher level of bureaucracy. I believe individuals should take actions. I've taken my own. I got like an electronic bike. I get to use my car less. I try and walk places a lot, but like not everyone is free to do that. Not everyone really wants to make personal changes, but yeah, it does feel like government is the place where we need action. And oh, what was it? We had COP. We had that COP thing, right? That's a cop out. Oh, look at that. I made up a joke about it. We had the COP thing one day, and Joe Biden's there saying, you know, America's going to lead the way. And then what do they do when they get back home, when they get off their plane, back in the States? They sign a deal, like a massive deal, for offshore drilling. And just like giving the go-ahead to these oil companies to do some massive offshore drilling projects that is just going to set back all the green initiatives. It's very frustrating because time is running out. And somewhere someone is eating a toffee crisp. Now I want a toffee crisp, Becca. We got a foot of snow last week, says HB Rukelman. Yeah, it's always snowing somewhere, right? Lucaro says, friendly reminder that BP, the oil company, introduced the concept of carbon footprint. Yeah, and that I don't think that then alleviates or makes them a good guy. Look, when it comes to big corporations, I think you've got to think of them as what they are. They are corporations. They are trying to make profits for shareholders, and they, you know, have incentives to do such things, right? They're heavily incentivized. So you can argue that when they come up with things like carbon footprint, it's where they're trying to co-opt the green movement and be a part of it, to control it, to do things in their favor. Maybe coming up with that concept turned out to not be too favorable, but, you know, I would look at the corporate level as like a place for change, because it's like a corporation isn't one individual's actions, so it's hard to place blame. That's why corporations can do perceived evils, is because the individual accountability is lost. So I think it's pointless to try and attach, like, I guess, good and evil to it, right? And more about, like, what direction is it heading in, right? Is it going in the right direction now? Because I'm sure BP do stuff like donate to charity and all that kind of goodwill, right? Kind of things. You know, they'll have an oil spill, but they'll also donate to some charity that helps clean up the mess or whatever. It's often about, like, image, optics, because the bottom line is that they make money for the shareholders. And that is a huge driving factor on these things. Right, I think we've got 8 left. I think I'll just leave it at that for now. I think we should start on the special project, because the special project, you know, needs to get started on. How many peeps have we got here? 500 peeps tuning in to check out the special project. X, make a multi-layered water mill. Yankee, I've done that in the past, actually. It was kind of like slow and a bit complex to, like, make sure you get it right. So I'm really just in favour of doing this. Let's also check our loaded chunks quickly. Yeah, we're still in that area, so all of this is now contributing to a massive amount of grid power. Any company has individuals in charge of making decisions we consider evil. It's not like a company is run by an AI optimized to make money, says Surprise T. What I mean is that individual accountability is lost, right? Like, if you go, like, everyone here works for some company, okay? Just a while back, someone was sharing, like, this anti-NFT thing on Twitter. And this is what I always find interesting about planting your flag in the ground and taking a big stance on something, is that they compared the electronic use of NFTs to YouTube watch time. And then when I went and calculated that YouTube watch time compared to my own, it made the use of NFTs look like nothing to be worried about. Like, this is someone who's tweeting, by the way, who possibly, I'm pretty sure, watches some of my videos at some point or another, right? And so, like, the environmental impact that they're concerned about might be worse because I make videos than someone minting an NFT on a blockchain, right? This whole, like, everyone's involved in it everywhere. We're all tied into it. The corporate level, the big business, the government level is where the biggest measures can be placed, changes can be made. And it's also where people are as well. So asking people to feel personally guilty for these actions that contribute towards climate change and carbon footprints is usually quite problematic, that no one really wants to feel like the problem is on their shoulders, and that extends into the corporation. Like, someone inside of a corporation will be separate from their actions in the same way that you using your computer right now is contributing to emissions, right? It's all interlinked, and like like the personal responsibility is everywhere. If we make people in corporations personally responsible, so would we to ourselves, right? It's all a mess, says Crosstein. I guess that's what I'm getting at. So like you know, I'm not like planting a flag in the ground and saying I'm wrong or right, it should be this way or that way. To me, it's just like, I want to see changes that go in the right direction. I don't care for getting too much muddled down in who's to blame. Like, let's just see things go in the right direction. And that's like not what I saw with the COP conference thing, and then, you know, Joe Biden comes back and signs in this massive oil deal. It's like, you just stood up there and said, like, we need to go in the direction of green, we need to take this seriously. Then you come back home and just give the fossil fuel industry, you know, like a big pass. It drives me nuts. But then again, I tend to like stick my head in the sand a lot as well, because I'm just like, this is too much. Right, so here is my great big wonderful project that I want to do. We want to take these destruction gadgets. Let's put them into the inventory. And do you know what? That looks pretty cool. I think what I might do is use like that as a thumbnail or something. Anyway, that's too many for one person's inventory. But we're going to use this so that we can go off and just remove tons of blocks and not have to worry about coming back here all the time. We're going to go and remove the blocks at the top of the world. The destruction gadget might help remove the lava, and the blocks at the bottom of the world. We're going to make an old school mob farm. But I think what we need to do is put it relatively close to the area that we're in. I'm going to need some materials here. Because, and I'm probably about to pick up a bunch of those, because we're in this area a lot, and it's going to be 90 blocks below us. Okay, and it needs to be chunk aligned. So I need to find a spot where I can put this and it kind of like link up with our existing layout and whatnot. So I'm not really sure where the best spot is. Maybe in that way a little bit. Oh no, that chunk's going to start a few blocks behind there. That's not good. Because we need this space for other stuff. So maybe the next chunk along here. See, I'm going to need to make like a viewing platform around it was the idea. Turn on your map. I don't think the map will be helpful actually at this point. I mean, I could... If the viewing platform started right there, it'd look awkward. Or if you went round the corner, that's too close to that. Really don't know where to put this. But it's very important that we clear from the top to the bottom of the world to get the fastest spawn rates, right? Let's have a look here again. How long's this going to go on for? I'll tell you what, the muffler is stopping the sound. That might not be a bad spot. That gives us plenty of space over here. It's going to look a bit weird, like coming through to this space. And then all of a sudden just like it's here, but it's never really going to line up anywhere. So I think this is probably our best spot. What we'll do... not sure what we'll do. We definitely need some torches over here. Grab these. Yeah, I'm gonna dig it out sort of manually first, so we can just find where the edges are to not make too many mistakes. Then we've got some torches out here that show us, or sorry, light up the bits that aren't actually going to get dug out. Okay, that's the end of that bit. Then we go in this direction and back to the beginning, I think. Sweet. Okay, let's get this cobble stuff put away. We need to hold on to some of it. And now we use the destruction gadgets. So each time I open one of these, they're going to need to be kind of reset. And I think the most you can go is like that, right? Wow. Now it's going to be actually sort of super tricky for me to get this right first time. Standing there. Let's go with smaller amounts. And let's turn that back a couple because I've already moved some of the blocks, right? So it removes its level and one below, right? So that is wonderful, and then we kind of need to stand over here, I think. Nice. Interesting. Okay, right, now how am I going to do the next bit? So now the thing is sort of pointing down. To me, feels like a great opportunity. Wait, am I looking at this correctly? No. Well, maybe I am. So, like, maybe we need to set these to 8 as well. Right, and then that'll do the whole chunk. If I can aim at the very middle, which is there. That looks right. Ooh. I think it did a little too much. It did. I want to fill those walls back in, funny enough. Wow, okay. So I'm not sure, but I think it would be one off of each, right? In each direction like that. So now when I go down here and I look up... Oh, I'm really not sure. No, that's chunk aligned. Oh, and it's out of energy. So 7, 8, 7, 8, 16, right? So we swap one of these over. 7, 8... Dang it. 16. Okay, and then we aim up. No, we're good. Whoo! Okay, so each one of these is going to like remove one big section like that, basically. That's how we're going to use this. So that one we can consider done. We do need to fill in those walls, otherwise it's going to get a little confusing. Do we have stone? Yeah, we have loads of stone now to think about it. So, in goes this. Let's go send back a couple of these things. Right, how y'all liking this project now that you're seeing it start to wiggle its way into action? I think I made way too many destruction gadgets. It just occurred to me I probably need about 10 of these. Tops. But, oh, that's not good. One of the other things I'll just put a destruction gadget in there. One of the other things I need is stone, and then I need a wand. Got a wand? Yep. Why would anyone do drugs when they could just mow a lawn? Classic quote. I should have said just play Minecraft. Witches? No! We'll have none of that witchy business here. Oh! They're hitting me. Right, that actually repaired it in one go. As will that. So now... Oh no, we ran out of stone, so we get some more stone. Okay. Chuck that in. Oh, I've just realised it kind of put it where I didn't want it, though. Like, we also want to remember where the viewing balcony is going to be, so... Small price to pay. Does no one know where that quote is from? What lol, says Hailey Bailey. Why would anyone do drugs when they could mow a lawn? I think it's something like, I think it might be more like smell the freshly cut grass or something like that. I don't know. So random. King of the Hill, left for Dave. Yeah, you got it. Because I sell propane and propane accessories. Yes, I do. Yeah, that show's amazing. Okay, right. 7. Apparently it's coming back. I've just remembered that. Isn't King of the Hill coming back? Honestly, it's not one I'm terribly looking forward to coming back. Like, I'll check it out, but like... So much stuff in this day and age comes back. It's just the way things are now, right? Like, there's so much of an abundance of any show can kind of come back, it feels like. It was good in its time, says Hailey Bailey. That's the thing. It's like very relevant to its time. And I'm not sure what the show is going to say coming back in this time. Like something like The Matrix coming back, to me, makes a lot of sense. It feels like there's a lot of reasons to think about The Matrix again. Especially with the announcement of the metaverse. Like, the timing of the Matrix movie might actually be pretty interesting. Right, I'm getting terrified because soon we're going to have lava come down on us. And if lava comes down on us, it's going to make it hard to then get back up here. Unless we, like, make potions or something. Okay, I think that's it. Up we go again. How big is this world? This isn't 1.18. Can the gadget destroy lava? You know what? Now that you say it out loud, see, my assumption was yes, but we destroyed lava in the other mod pack we played by changing a setting. So it mentions fluid there. This void's blocks. I seem to remember... Oh, do you know what? Is there a liquid... What mod is it again? It's a direwolf mod. Building gadgets. Is there a liquid equivalent? I seem to remember doing something to make it work with liquids and then doing that later on. I think you might have to, like... I'm not sure actually what you have to do. Can the gadget destroy lava? Oh wait, that's the same question, so I'm reading everything below it now. There's simply too much content at this point, and so much of it is trying to play on the nostalgia 80s kids who are now adults, says UBDex. Yes, but in the past, there's that 30-year cycle. Like, there were lots of... if you go back to, like, the 70s, there would have been stuff that pandered to people who were born in the 40s. Like, it's a pretty, like... typical occurrence. It's just there's more of it, more stuff than ever being created. September XB7, thank you for the cheers and bits. A little late to be useful project, but you should make a flux controller for unlimited wireless charging across dimensions. No transfer speed, pretty cheap in this pack. Thank you for the cheers and bits, my dude. That's actually on our list of things to do. It's a great minds think alike, right? It should be a keybind, some are saying. Like, I press the button G. Oh. Yeah, that's familiar. So we are at... Well, I don't think we're even near it yet. I think we've got a couple more to go. Because this is like 16 at a time, isn't it? Actually, yeah, we might end up needing like a lot of these. Also, there's probably tons of... We are in a very weird place right now. Look at this place. That would also make an amazing thumbnail, wouldn't it? Except you can't really see me. No, let's go. Oh yeah, we need another one. Ooh, I think I might have. No, I didn't destroy anything. Luckily, clicked wrong. Put it right in the middle again. So now we are at 199. So like 2 more and then it's it, I think. 256 it is. Left was on 9 apparently. Really? Y'all aren't just trolling me, are ya? I feel like I was paying enough attention. If it were, why aren't I seeing like a... Ah, that's what I'm looking for. Right. So I've made a mistake there. Got it. Okay. We can fix that. Yeah, I can see the mistake quite clearly now. So we've got one more after this, and then we'll have another check. So for now... Can we fill that all in? I'm not sure if it's all filled in. We'll have to find out once the sunlight comes down, right? Right, next one. Oh, that one almost. 7788. I feel like it helps to be like looking back. Yeah, because then you can kind of like nudge it into this position. Let's fly up. So this should be pretty close now. Yeah, 256. So the next one, I can do one more, I think. One more full, and then it'll be the one with liquid. So let's maybe not go too close, just in case it, for some reason, is a little bit lower. This is such a weird project, like floating in the void. Removing blocks with tools that use energy. It's like, strange. So, what was the thing we had suggest to hold down G? And then we have connected area. Oh, right. Overlay. Ray trace fluid. Ooh. So, let's configure this thing. Up 7. Is it going to then hit the fluids? I don't know. Oh, it hit the fluid out. Excellent, excellent. Oh! Right, now that is going to cause us a headache for some time, as all of the lava just, you know, does its thing. I guess, yeah, this is it right here. So we put this here to stop the lava, but it's going to just spend forever slowly going down there now. Looks like there are lightning bugs up here. Who would have thought? Cool. Now we head down. Let's turn this thing off for a minute. So we got the night. Ah, look at that. Okay, quick, before the lava gets here. Stone. Stone, 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 stone. We need that. Almost all of it. Nice. Yeah, that's a bit of a pain, isn't it? That is a bit of a pain, because that's going to, like, literally take a very long time to disappear. Okay, so now we'll have to operate down here with lava. And, oh, I think I just picked up some of the items. Ah, they're doing a dance. 7788, cool, we'll take a step back. And I don't know why some of those blocks partially disappeared, but they are. Next gadget. See, if like each gadget didn't hold its own memory and this was just remembered somewhere else, then you could just flick through these super quick. Okay, fall down again. Ooh, look at that, something different for us. Okay, and that one. Still haven't got there yet. Can you believe it? Also, are we seeing... Is the lava gone? Or is it just not rendering or something? I don't know. Maybe the game gave up on rendering it. Oh, that one zipped up. Whew, still got a ways to go. Still got a ways to go. How many of these did we use? If it's 16, you could divide 256 by 16 and then you probably get a good idea. It must be daytime now because the stone looks really bright. This definitely is a stone world, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Right. And the lava is actually there. And now we can't see it. So, oh my goodness me. Right, there isn't bedrock at the bottom of the world. Interesting. Down here, we're going to build a mob farm. Yay! The thing is, the mobs need to spawn where I am. So there are no other blocks above us, apart from the lava, which is temporary. So if we spawn them at the bottom of the world, they will spawn as fast as possible. Oh my god, that stuff is literally going to take forever to disappear, isn't it? So next time I come back here, I won't be able to go in here and work on it for ages. That's redonkulous. That's literally redonkulous. Well, maybe we build that another time then, because the lava's going to need a long time to disappear. I'm glad I stepped back in here, otherwise I might have been floating around like a little goose for a while. Unable to go anywhere. Right, this area is officially off limits. I mean, I could make a fire resistance potion, but then I got to remember how to get back in here. Look at that, walls of lava. Well, that was awesome. That was really cool. Something very different. Fill it with stone. It won't really work because there's so much of it. If I try and replace it with blocks, then the stuff at the top will start flowing over the top of it. So, nah, bruv. Nah. Ain't gonna do that. Right, so I've definitely made more than we needed, but that was so much fun. That was certainly a peculiar experience in the world of modded. I am also wondering if it's worth quadrupling the size there, but probably not. Build a ledge to collect the lava. I'm just going to let it be, right? So we'll have more time to think about this. We've got plenty of projects going on, but when that lava's cleared, maybe next stream, we go down to the bottom of the world, we build a mob farm, and it'll be super fast, and we put some dark glass on top of it to stop the light going in. And the reason that I wanted to chunk align this and have it close to the base is so we could have a balcony to see into this area, but you'd like have to look down and then there'd be dark glass, so you know, I'm not sure what's actually going to be the fate of that. It might not visually tie into the base very well. This might end up just being a dead end. I don't know. Check your loaded chunks, says Ubi. What for? What do I need to check them for? Deep dark, says the Thinky. I don't want to go to the deep dark just yet. I think next time we'll go. Let's check out what's in here, though. So, like, we've still got to set up that little thing in the other room. We should go check up on that. We've done ineffable glass. We could start decorating the mystical room, I think. Or... the end portal room. I don't know what I feel. I kind of feel like doing some decorative stuff, honestly. X, are you sure the lava stopped flowing at the top? Yeah, we blocked it off. It's just, it'll flow down lower than it will get cut off at the top. It might take a very long time to get cut off at the top. Who knows? Right, we got cocoa beans as well. That is something else that's being farmed now to go into the system. Very cool. Decorations, look up X-tones. I think I've encountered that one before. Isn't X-tones just pure colour and... I remember XB doing this. Yeah, it's like you colour the blocks and it's just flat colour. I'm not a fan of flat colour, I like texture. I dare you to change deep dark to deep... To deep dark? Derp dark. Oh, of course it's the derp dark. JCN, God. I mean, I've said derp slate. When I was recording with Doc, I said derp slate. And I'm like... How has that stuck? How do I continuously call this thing derp slate? It's literally ridiculous. Look at how many of that we got in the system now, right? We could start doing a little bit of work for our Ender IO essence stuff. I think what I want to do is decorate that end portal room, though. I've got some ideas for it. So, we've got lots of end stone. We'll grab that. And end stone bricks, actually. Yeah. Keeps jumping about. Then obviously we've got to use purple as well. Unless there's some nice green textures. I feel like green's like the subtle part of the ender palette. So loads of purple, right? No problem decorating with that. So what green block might... I can think of one actually. But yeah, look, these blocks might look really cool in there. Oh, that's probably makeable. In fact, that might be if we stored ender pearls in a crafting thing, right? Compacting, even. Let's go check it out. If we whiz ourselves around to here, we'll find all the ender pearls are in this spot. Dang, this thing got, like, I emptied out a lot of stuff out of here and it's getting filled up again. Yeah, I can see ender pearls. So, like, if I come over here and very slowly break that. Let's try and break it a little bit faster. Jason says it's officially derp slate. I agree, it's official. This thing might have an upgrade in it. It's got 2, wow. Let's grab some ender pearls. Aha. Now, if I lock this, then it will be exclusively for these if ever I happen to run out. What I now need to do, though, is just check for other ender pearl. Like, what is that, by the way? Oh, my word. Xisuma has evolved. Oh, my God. I got green particle effects around me. That's beautiful. I would really like to get more of these Babbles little details. Don't know where we get more of them from. Maybe you have to craft them. Right, since these have so many upgrades on, I'm going to guess that everything in our system is probably there. Oh my god, this is a lot of clicking. I'm going to get RSI after this. Oh, my poor little finger! Have you thought about making Supremium Armor? I haven't, but we could make Supremium Armor now. I think I'd want to do the Ender IO stuff first before we commit to that. Right. Oh my god, did you see that? That thing looks amazing. No, what I wanted to do was open this and type in Ender. Yeah, so you can see now pretty much all of them are actually here. Right. Don't accidentally throw the Ender Pearl, just put it in. Cool. Did it fill up the stack limit? Nowhere near. I think that's the only Ender Pearl one on here. So, there you go. We now have those blocks. I don't even know if I'm going to use them. I don't even know if I'm going to use them, peeps. By the way, we've got 770 peeps watching. Be sure to hit the follow button if you're enjoying the stream here on Twitch. We are doing daily streams at the moment. I'm going to try and keep that going all the way up to Christmas. I probably will do a Hermitcraft. Oh, by the way, after today's stream, a Hermitcraft episode will come out. I'm going to publish it when we're done here. So there's that to look forward to. Oh, God, I spoil you lot, don't I, with videos and streams. And then maybe tomorrow morning I'll stream Hermitcraft. It'll be related to what I did in that video. Make an AOIT for one of your inventory slots. It's super cheap. Yes, I know what it is. However, does it instant mine like this one does? And does it produce cake? So this thing has an attack speed and attack damage, but like it doesn't tell you the mining speed. So I'm not sure which one of these is the best. But it kind of looks like it might be the emerald one anyway. I could possibly then enchant it. Efficiency 5, Unbreaking, right? It might turn out to be better than this. That's got 6,500. Yeah, actually, no, that might be an upgrade if it can instant mine everything. Well, it'll definitely be better than having an axe and a shovel. Yeah, so we'll look into that. God, I could just do stuff all day in modded. It's like you never run out. And weren't we trying to look at ender pearl things? So we might use a little bit of that. Ender casing, that's way out of our league. There's cool pedestal looking things. Like, I'm gonna guess this has got to not be... Yeah. Bye-bye. Okay, look at this. Resonant ender tank. So you melt ender... Oh, we could put tanks in the room and fill it with ender fluid. That would be cool. Make it a little animated. Yeah, I'd really like to go with that. We'll go with... Oh... Do we include purple? Because the yellow looks good next to the green, but maybe not with purple. Maybe we could go yellow, green, black. So it would be like this, but with green. I think that would look so much nicer than trying to keep the purple in. I think I'm going to go with that. Okay, so we've got a couple of threads. We're going to do some decorating, and we're going to make an AOIT. So I'll put back the purple, as I don't think we're actually going to pursue that now. Right, and now we've got to make all the emerald tools, right? Oh, don't tell me it isn't these types. It isn't, is it? It's a different type. It's this mod, and this mod is a pain in the bum. You have to set up all sorts of machines and shoot energy at them. To be fair, though, all I need is the emeradic crystal, which requires the atomic reconstructor, which requires the wassamadoodle with the noodle, and the iron casing. Or maybe it's doable. Maybe it's actually doable. Okay, so I know how this mod works, and I think I know how to do it pretty quickly if we were to. So we only want one of those. So we only want one of these. Oh, okay. Well, that wasn't too difficult. Then we need spectacle. Okay, maybe we'll get on this. We need spectacles and then we need emeralds. I really thought this would have been quite difficult, but... So I chuck that down, right? It might shoot and blow up the base. That's one problem. I got to... Oh, God! No! Jeez. Jeez Louise, we've got to turn this thing off. Stop shooting! Oh, see? Oh, wasn't that easy? That was so easy. What was I worried about, eh? Had nothing to worry about. Yeah, because I played mods in the past, like, and they were old school mod packs. A lot of this stuff is a little easier than I thought it might be. So I remember little tricks like that. Right, one sword, a pick, shovel, an axe. Right. And then the other thing was the hoe, actually, wasn't it? Nice. Now we make that. It's better be worth it. Right, I'm going to guess, first of all, that this will not be instant. No, in fact, that looked quite slow, to be fair. So when we put efficiency 5 on it, I don't think it's going to be that good. But we'll grab this. We'll need an anvil. There we go. Oh yeah, there's a spectacle. We'll just chuck it over here. Then we want to check out what it takes to get efficiency and unbreaking. And maybe put sharpness and looting on it. Redstone is efficiency. Unbreaking is obsidian. So redstone, obsidian, and lapis are the next things that we need. I don't know why I walked over here where I'm holding a terminal. Oh, and I need Book of Quill, right? Not to be confused with the one I'm currently writing in as well. Efficiency 5. How much XP do I have? 30 levels. And breaking free. Put them on an anvil. Okay, that way around's better. So, is it worth it, my friends? Or do we need a haste charm or something? You know, it's going to be alright to have in the backpack, but it's not going to be our main tool of choice. I wonder if I should try putting unbreaking on this pick right here. Did I put everything away? Of course I did. Lapis lapus. Right. And we got a noise in the air. I did hear that. It is my shoe Bert. Not to be confused with my shoe Bernie. Yes, I name my boots. Leave me alone. Bernie and Bob. Not Bert. My shoe Bert is here for 25 months saying it's X live. Nice. Happy holidays. Wish you and your family all the best. Thank you, my dude. Is it holidays right now? I guess if you're in America, it's Thanksgiving coming. Oh, I left them in here, did I? You got Thanksgiving coming up. And then Christmas. Just a month away. Can't get here sooner, can it? Do you know what I'm really looking forward to, though? I'm looking forward to next Christmas. Oh, get on my level. No. Please don't. My level is appalling. Right, let's find out if unbreaking goes on these. It does. I wonder if we put efficiency 5 on it now. Let's go make another. Chuck that into there. And that'll be my next one, I guess, when that one's done. Then the backpack is getting upgraded. Do you know, we really don't need this backpack, do we? Because we've got the wireless crafting terminal. However, it isn't cross-dimensional, which is a cause for concern, if you ask me. What do you think, peeps? Should I keep the backpack together or just chuck everything into the system and search for it? It is starting to get a little more comfortable to do things that way. Gotta say, it's getting a bit more comfortable that way. Rightio. Peeps are saying keep it. Okay. Okay, I was honestly expecting everyone to go, X, you're an idiot, get rid of it, it's terrible. But no. Do you know what else we could use in that room? We could use obsidian. Why am I flying back? I've got the wireless terminal. And we want tanks to put ender fluid into. And then we want basalt. Right, so I got a vision, trying to envision it. This is actually, ooh, I can't have a recessed wall here, can I? What I could do is actually build it out in front, then it'd be a gap of 3. Yes, no, so I can actually remove this. This is a removable part of what we're doing here. We can obviously make the room a little bit taller if we want to. So I think that means we can go out in each direction by 1 block. And while I'm doing that, we need to suss out what materials. This is why I said green, because of the Eye of Ender, yeah. So like, that's where that extra bit of green comes in the end palette. You've got the yellow and purple, but then you've got yellow and green as well. So back here, we've already got the basalt wall. That'll probably have to stay. I feel like there should be a lot of yellow underneath this, so we'll have some chiseled steps. And I think I'm going to chisel them in a rather peculiar way here. Now, we've got that end stone texture. Alright, we've got to bust out more tools now, haven't we? We want a chisel bag and a chisel thing. Yeah, that's what we want. And then, how many of these do I need? I think I might get away with 2. So, I'm going to make the stairs like this. Now here, we want to change it to that. And then we can go down here. Now, how's that for some stairs? A little bit different, isn't it? I think that's pretty cool. Right, that is then going to introduce us to like having yellow around the side, nice and easy. So it's going to be these 3 blocks. Now I want to have some pillars, but I'm thinking obsidian would like mix in well here, or we might just have too much. We also want to figure out where our green ender fluid is going to play into this. So let's start making that so we can see it. How do I want to do this? How do I make it? Can you increase the size of the ender chest? I'm not sure. Not the one we've been using. There might be different ones in this mod pack. My Schubert says, I'm very interested in modded, but it seems very overwhelming. To be fair, it is. You kind of just want to... I mean, like, here's a good idea. Play along with someone. Maybe myself, maybe Hypno. Hypno does some great modded playthroughs. Like, there's so much to learn, it can be overwhelming. That's absolutely true. But if you have to learn all the little bits along the way, and it took me years to learn all these little bits. And most of the time, like, it came from tinkering, but eventually having to go and look something up somewhere, right? Like, it took time to assemble all of the bits of information, and now I'm having a playthrough where I'm remembering a lot of stuff as opposed to just creating it or learning it as I go. So if you think about it that way, if you think about it like it's a tool set, then maybe just play along to someone like myself or Hypno, right? Find a series that's on the mod pack you want to start learning, and if you follow them along, you'll just start to learn some stuff, right? That could be a really good way to do it. Oh, what happened there? Okay, let's finish this off by chucking that into there and deleting them, and then going into the backpack and then placing this down. So this thing needs some spectacles. What are those there? I don't know. Try using the same tank that you use for the lava ender fluid. You could stack them vertically with pillars. This is the same type of tank, I believe. Let's go double check. Open blocks. Open blocks. Hypno's playthrough this pack in particular is a great watch, says UBDex. There you go, got some thumbs up for the Hypno. Okay, in goes that. I guess we need ender pearls. I didn't really think of putting this in a place where it would... Can we? No, you got to use actual ender pearls. Didn't think of putting this in a place where we could hook it up to something else, like automatically pump in ender pearls, right? But at least they're in stacks of... Have I made the right thing? Because... Oh, I bet I know what's going on here. I bet I just looked at something that moves ender fluid. It will move it from there to there. I have to click on that, so you've got to smelt it probably. So a magma crucible, that makes way more sense. Magma crucible we are after. Don't we have one that's upgraded? Oh, maybe I'm misremembering things. Ba-boom, ba-boom, boom. Yeah, we definitely made a magma crucible. Maybe it's sitting over here, like all upgraded and not doing anything. Magma crucible. We didn't upgrade that though. Okie dokie. This thing can go. Ender pearl goes in. Spectre coils go on. So we want to auto output. So we want that at the bottom. Now, how slow is this going to... Also, I think I'm going to make a quick modification. Yeah, just put it into there. For now. Let's get one of them. Let's find out how long it takes to make one. Wow. Very long, possibly? It looks like it'll take 16 cycles of that. Hey, 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 we've got a noise in the ear. Cheers and bids here from Blaze the Stoop. Blaze the Stoop, thank you so much for the biddies, saying hey, saw you alive, and I said pop in. Can't often catch the live stream, but I love your music blog, and it really helped me break out of my slump, both musically and otherwise, this past summer, and I love your taste, so thanks for that. Off to listen to Horse Speech, Hiatus Cody, and do some work. Cheers. That's so great to hear, man. I love that you love the music blog. I really enjoy writing those, and it's always wonderful to hear that other peeps enjoy it too. So thank you so much. Enjoy the music. Glad you could discover some cool stuff. Thank you, my dude. So we don't want speed, do we? What we might want is that. Oh no, secondary nullifier, no. So it says machines, but then I think it can also say specifically what machines. So if I type in magma, I think then it shows us specialization, greatly increases lava production speed, greatly increases power generation and efficiency. That does not sound like what we want. Does anyone in chat know which augments we're after here? Oh, that does that. Oh no, it is that one. It does speed, doesn't it? For some reason I was thinking it only increases the energy, but it's speed. It's probably going to be that one then. Just two of those, right? And they're nice and easy to make. Let's observe. Oh yeah, got to do that. Yeah, it just started ticking along a little bit faster. Also, the Spectre coil, almost struggling to keep up there. So it'll take a while just to make one block of this. So what I really want is like an array now, I guess. Luckily for us, everything is kind of easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's get 7 of those. Grab our tanks. Right, I'm just going to do this round the corner, I think. Grab those, grab these. Then we want 7 stacks of ender pearls. And then we've got to go in and just say left click that one. So shift in, left click, and do that 7 times. And we got it. And we've got a couple of noises in here as well. Cool, so that'll start to produce over there as well as this fast one. True Vasek, thank you ever so much for the Prime subscription. And Becca, thanks for gifting a sub to Blaze the Stoop. Appreciate you doing that. Blaze, if you're still there, be sure to say thanks in chat. And thank you as always for the gifted subs. Becca says, we chat about music on the blog in the Discord. Come join us. There you go, if you want to join the discussion as well about the music blog. There is the place to do so. I'm thinking that ender fluid won't look good because it will look like a fluid. So these are, like, I called them pillars. So they need to feel like pillars. And I think obsidian will work well. But something green could do the trick. This is not a very pillar-looking block, right? We're going to have to use that sparingly, if at all. So back to this. Did we look through all our options? Like, we've got the molten stuff. That's sort of where we stopped. Now that is probably... actually, I know the texture's not quite right. It's very nice. I don't think there's actually a ender texture here for us. I think we want to... Ooh, what's that? Does that do something? Because that looks cool. I feel like that has to go in the room. We've got to have one of those, like the eye, watching you as you come in. Okay. Now those pillars, I did want to put them directly in. I'm now thinking a little bit of space might serve this well. Where's our obsidian? We're now going to need the chisel to do this next little bit. So we can see... Oh, that's... Oh, do you know what? It's dark in this room. I'm going to switch to sitting, and I'm going to turn the light on. So don't go anywhere, peeps. I'll be right back. Now, Mining God in chat says, "You're the best streamer ever." And I would have thought, there's no way you could have watched every streamer ever and made an objective assessment of who is the best, or even parameters to define who is the best streamer. But then you've got God in your name. And if you're a god, maybe you can do that. So thank you. Please. Or thank me for being the best, apparently. Amelia Camellia, thank you ever so much for subscribing. Really appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Yeah, we were looking at the obsidian textures, right? They're actually like more purpley, and I kind of want something a little bluish. Oh, I just thought of an amazing texture. Or is it? It's not quite the right color. Maybe we should be searching for stuff that's just green. And hope we like fumble onto like that looks okay. Ah, that's actually not too difficult to do. It's not quite the right shade of green, is it? We want that like a little less saturated, a little darker. Like, hello, green wall. Oh, I think we're onto something. Green wall is an option. Now I've seen options, peeps, and green wall is one of them. What's that? Green stained bricks. Almost. If it were like darker instead of that light bit mixed in, I think I could have gone for that. Green wall looks like a good option. Green slimy mud might mix in. But I reckon that green wall is where it's at. So, luckily for us, we got this stuff. Pestle. And then we want the string. Ah! What happened? Let's try that again. Every now and then something funky like that happens, doesn't it? It's just a Minecraft mystery. Cool, let's chisel this. Ooh. Oh, it puts the creeper face in. Which one looks more pillar-like? I feel like something in between the two would be perfect, but I'm going to go with that. This is the fun of the game right here. This is... Ow! God, I fell in a hole. It's not going to match the green perfectly, but dang is it close. It's more of a sharper kind of green. Yeah, I think having these a little further away is probably better. So let's put in these pillars. Right, and remember that the wall is going to be here, so it's literally got a 1 block gap then from there. Oh, so I think having yellow on the ceiling, the black of the basalt on the walls again might not be too bad. And then I think maybe the ender fluid on the floor, right? Like, That might give you a bit of a trippy experience. You can't actually see through that, I believe. I believe you're just sort of seeing... Oh no, I can actually see through this and see what's on the other side. That's interesting. And then this stuff is terribly slow. Okay, let's get some more tanks up in here. We'll have you fill up a double next. This will literally take forever if we use a lot of this stuff as well. So we could have like the glowstone extend to there. Or have the glowstone wrap into the room around the edges. Don't think that's the way to go. I kind of want this room to be dark as well. Maybe we'll work on those basalt walls next. And I'd really like to get like a darker shade of the basalt out here. Chisel the end stone, someone says. Yeah, there's quite a lot of options there, isn't there? It's very light. Definitely some stuff we can use on the ceiling. Maybe I should take a little bit longer to think about this. It'll be all black. And the focus on the center. Yeah, no, I think it's the way to go. I can't really see it working with other things on the wall. So the darkest shade of this stuff probably comes from that one, is what I'm thinking. Because, or that. Yeah, that might be another way to get a darker bit out of it. Right, let's just put it there. Yeah, I think that's the way to do it. Oh yeah, we don't have a wand anymore, do we? Iron wands. We need to make a Never Star wand at some point, I think, and then these things can be smelted into diamonds. So yeah, it literally goes right here. To that spot, and then the next bit starts. And then there goes that bit. Lacks a bit of detail, but we can add some more in. Let's try putting some good old... Oh, God! At this bit here. That's what it's called, by the way. Good old... Oh, God! Oh, no. We'll put up the noises. I don't like the new chisel textures. I miss the old chisel. I don't even know what's what, because this is, like, old school modded, so, like... Isn't this the old one? So I was thinking that can come out to the front here, and then you put something else around the rest of it. Does actually look like it maybe needs a texture break. Let's have a look at the ceiling. Where's that chisel at? So for the ceiling, I really like that flat panel one. Oh no, chisel. And the ceiling is actually going to be at this height, so we need to do some more digging. Old school, this isn't 1.7.10. I mean, I guess old school keeps changing with time, right? Because it keeps getting... Well... I mean, it can't get any newer. Yeah, we had someone else saying that 1.7.10 was, like, the big modded one. I just remember 1.12 being one that it stayed on for ages, but... Maybe I wasn't really playing modded until then. Chorus flower trees. There isn't really room for that kind of detail. You know, I'm not going for like high detail with these builds. I'm really just going for like quick and effective. And using like some novel stuff from the mods to make it look interesting. That is the strategy anyway. And every building needs a strategy, peeps. When you build, you need strategy. Let's not waste anything here. God. It's not like we've got infinite amounts of materials to just throw away. Okay then. All getting filled in there. Oh. now, that's quite nice. I think it lacks a little, like it's a little flat. It feels very consciously flat. So maybe we take out a few blocks here. I can see which ones I want to take. Like those ones. That feels like, yep, then you can have something up there. It also kind of mirrors the shape of the Eye of Ender, I feel, a little bit. If I could do like you know, if you wanted to spend ages on chisel and bits, this would be a great spot to put like an Eye of Ender made with those chisel and bits textures. I'm not into doing that. You know, like, if I were playing like on a Hermitcraft world for like over a year, then yeah, I think it would be worth it. But because I'm not, I don't think. Oh my word, that looks like so ominous. Now I feel like it should be one lower, but then the impact of it looking at you is maybe we make the ceiling all one higher. We'll keep this shape, but we'll make it all one higher. Okay, that's going to be like awkward to implement now, isn't it? That thing gives a redstone signal when you were looking at it. Oh man, I was thinking, you know the door that we have? Like, I was thinking, wouldn't it be there like a cool wireless redstone way to hook up that door that we no longer have, actually? We got rid of that door. That would have been a really cool way to do it. So at some point in this playthrough, we need to find a reason to use that feature. That is now officially a requirement. Okay, then a little bit of this. Oh, it did all the sides straight. Yeah, that's definitely got the feeling right there. Okay. And then you look at it. Wow, that's so cool. Ah, I broke it. Oh god, I broke my pick by making cake of all things. Why did it not just... Oh, this mouse wheel gets me into so many troubles. So many troubles. Did I ever... Ha! Oh, someone spotted that and probably called me a derp. How's this all doing? Yeah, that's going to take a while. Right, pick. There it is. Got a new one. I'm braking on it and everything. So we know... Ooh. So we know what this material is going to be. So while we got the shape here, let's think about what would go up there. I was thinking of using the Ender Liquid. But something that might be better, I'm not sure. Let's think about it. Oh, I tell you what, we should have like one on this wall and one on that wall. Oh yeah, and we got to build out the floor still, so... What was that thing called? I need to know what it was called. It's so amazing. Ender Overseer, eh? Oh yeah. Right. Looking good so far. End portal frame block, PG says. We've already used those. We've already used those ones. Or is the underside of that texture interesting or something? Ah, it's just the same as endstone. Well, what's next? By the way, we've got over 800 peeps watching. Be sure to hit that follow button if you're enjoying the stream. I do the streaming every day at the moment until Christmas time. There will be daily streams. That is the plan. You know, you can hold me to it, but real life can happen and I might not be able to. But so far, it's looking good. Looks like we're going to have some daily streams going on for a while. After the stream today, you've got an episode of Hermitcraft coming out, and that means I'm probably going to stream Hermitcraft tomorrow at some time. So those are the current plans and things. Nice music. Thanks, X, says PG. I'm glad you like it. So yeah, what do you reckon? Like, Ender Fluid above or below, peeps? If we put it above, actually, I think we can cheese it by having the tanks just barely filled up, funny enough. I'm looking for feedback. If you want to share any. I'm going to try it up here. Let me think about it a little more. Because if all of this actually was, that would look terrific, wouldn't it? But it'd be quite a bit of work. And then if that little bit up there was, I'm not so sure it'd look that great, actually. Maybe we just stick with exactly what you see right here. Maybe that's all we need. Oh, I've got an idea. Had an idea. Okay. Bum bum bum. Yes. Redstone. Lapis. And... what's it called? It's called a book. Book? Wow. High tech. Not sure if that's enough XP actually. Right. Book and quill, redstone, lapis, 33. Need a little bit more XP. Not a problem. This thing... ooh! Ooh! Let's go see what it's like now, eh? Brain smarts have been activated. It's faster. Unfortunately, it's not insta-mine, but dang, that's pretty faster. I like it. Very cool. Haste 2 beacon. You know, it's a lot of work to set up a beacon and fight a wither, and for a tiny bit of needing this, I guess. I don't think it's worth it. I do not think it's worth it. Right, we're going to need more of those panel blocks, I reckon, now. And then let's go build it with the wands. Oh, what happened? Dang it. Uh-oh. Oh no, that's not what we want. Yeah, I've got to be careful then. Ah! Missed a bit. Right, there you go. Uh-huh. Let's step back and check it out. Yeah, it's looking pretty terrific, apart from this bit. You know, it's looking pretty terrific if you ask me. So I said it would look better having tanks on the floor, and I think we're going to have the tanks just go all the way around, except maybe... I don't know why, just something to break it up maybe. Maybe we'll put something on them later on. I don't know what they're going to be, but... yeah, so next step is to grab all of our tanks. There's one of them. That is our note-keeping... oh, I hope I didn't accidentally put our note-keeping book into the anvil. That would be a disaster, wouldn't it? An actual disaster. Cool. Yeah, let's go grab more of these. Oh, that didn't work. Yeah, there we go. Going to take all of this stuff. So, got one that's empty right here. The other thing is I could have had it partially full. Right, it's going to look cool partially full. So, maybe I should extend some of this basalt down a little bit around the edge and not fill it up fully. That is a good idea. And I'm going to make it all... oh yeah, put it away. So we need some zag. Some zig and some zag. How y'all liking this room? We are putting in the time and effort, peeps. Is it worth it? That's my question to you. Borgil says that fluid is nice. It is, isn't it? Except for the pillars, it's great, says Lucro. You don't like the pillars? I got to admit, they are the wrong shade of green, right? But they're probably the best thing that we have. Unless there's, I don't know, maybe some mods with some texture repurposing tricks. Because, yeah, it'd be nice to mirror that. I mean, I could rip them out and change them to obsidian and see what it looks like. But the obsidian was just so purpley. Gonna put me off it. Cyan might look better. It might, yep, we can try that. We can definitely hunt for more textures, so if anyone's got a suggestion. Trophies room. Yeah, that's something I want to build eventually. That is something I want to build. So if we just focus our attention on this little bit here, that looks freaking awesome. This also needs some treatment, so now we'll check out cyan. Actually, I've got to type it in here, haven't I? Not quite the same, is it? Not quite the same. Like, I wonder if there's, like, a use for this, and it makes a block that isn't, like, called... Because there's that, but we've used that. There's Eye of Ender Cake, which I could put on those little islands, actually. Yeah, it doesn't really look like there's anything, like any block. The other way to look at it is like the backside of the ender generator block might not make a bad texture, but then you got to hide the furnace, like the front of it. I wonder if you can chisel and bits that block. Probably not, would be my guess. I'm now quite determined to see if there's like some sort of solution here. Ender casing, says Kitty. I think we checked that one out. Wasn't that like, yeah, that's a bit beyond us. I don't think it really suits the pillar either. Factory ender casing. Oh, from Woot, right. It was the furnace, wasn't it? The ender furnace. Or was it called something else? Smelter, maybe? Generator. Oh, right, it was the generator. I think I had one of those old generators. No, I didn't. Oh, down the rabbit hole we go. Da, 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 da. So, can I chisel that and just only use one side of the texture? Probably not. It won't let me because it's a tile entity block. That also gave me a book thing, so... You know, why don't we see what we got? Oh, I got quite a few to claim. Oh, well, it looks like it's book opening time, peeps. I just said book, you know what I meant. You know what I meant, chest. It's a chest, come on. Thanks! Thanks, we're not at the very beginning of the game. That's, you know, whatever. Got that plenty of times, and... Oh my goodness me! That's amazing! And it's ultra rare. Not really. Not really. Okay, so all of that can just whiz on back into here. Yeah, I think we're just going to stick with the green for now. Look, if any of you find an amazing texture hidden in this pack, tweet it at me. And we can roll with that. I think I put it away, didn't I? So there we go, 1, 2, 3, 4. That can go back in, as can these. Then we've got to make a bunch of tanks. I think I'll just make a stack. Cool. Oh, and one there, yeah. I don't know how well it'll calculate how it spreads. I'm not even sure if it's got enough to spread through this entire room, but it's doing it. Oh, look at that. We also need more endstone. That's the crushed one. We don't want that. Right, I don't think I accidentally broke anything wrong there. While we do this, let's talk about something else, eh? Has anyone been watching the TV show called Succession? I've been watching that. I think it's pretty cool. Pretty interesting show. Becca says I don't watch TV. I don't watch TV either, but when I say that, what I really mean is I don't idly sit and watch TV. I'll watch a television show if it's good. On demand, you know. Look at this, we're squeezing every little bit out of this juice. Right, and then here, I've got some mistakes. Looks like about one person in chat has seen the show. Fair enough. I mean, it looks good already. We just know it's going to have a bit more pumped into it, and then it'll look amazing. Gonna need to hide some of that darkness at the bottom. That looks surprisingly epic, though. Like, I think if this room was scaled out to be a little bit bigger, like maybe a couple of extra blocks in each direction, it would be pretty spectacular. So what we'll do is over here in the corner, we'll leave this to do its business. And actually, what I want is a chest on top of ender pearls. Oh, need to put that thing away. Here we go. Also, that could sit in there so I don't confuse it with other stuff. Right. So we want ender pearls, but we also want a chest. About that many to begin with, I think. Cool, and then it will, if we do that, yeah, there you go. It brings the items in. And now it will pump it into the tank down below and slowly fill up with time. Right, I think I know what the next thing we need to do here is, peeps. Have you got an inkling? Have you got an idea? It's the chacha wood, isn't it? Chacha is my favourite wood. Dun 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 dun. Here we go. We need the chisel and bits. Right, so all of these get changed to smooth. Oh, it broke. I was waiting for that to happen. So we require a chisel, and then we make an eye chisel. Then we go back into here. And then just one of them, that one needs to be planked. Cool. Yeah, got it. I just rotate the ender furnace so that it faces away from the player, says Surprise T. Yeah, but you never really get away with that stuff. It'll always bug you knowing it's like that. So, no, I ain't going to do that trick. And there you go, another gorgeous part of the base. Wow, that's I think, that might be our best build. Even though it's small, it's just got like a real slick consistency to it. What about that ender cake, by the way? Well, I can do that. Oh, wait. What did that use again? Oh, God! That's not what it costs in vanilla, is it? I used my one Never Star. Oh. Oh well, it's not really the end of the world. We'll build a wither killing machine eventually. If anything, it's quite funny. Derp! Okay, I'm definitely pressing the derp button on that one. I actually agree with you for once. That was just completely unavoidable derp. Right, this room right here, I think I want to put endstone actually at the bottom. I want to make it like the last one we did like this, right? Yellow on the bottom, but we might try something different up top. Yeah, look at this. Right, we're in decoration mode. We'll pivot to doing something else in a minute, I think. But right now, my brain's just ticking over with the ideas, it seems. Oh yeah, I did a jumble of blocks. That was how we did it, so we'll do that again. Then we need some basalt. for the walls. The zag, yep, that's the one. And then some glowstone. I could have the glowstone on the floor. Yeah. Yeah, let's do things a little different in here. We'll have a darker ceiling and glowstone in the floor. Our glowstone drain. That thing should really be in a compact... Oh, it is in a compacting drawer. Yeah, yeah. Of course it is. Right. So we change this one to... that one. I think. Yeah, that's it. Okay, this can go across the floor like this, so then we know that the floor's always going to be bright. We don't have to worry about lighting. And then up top we can get a little more creative with that space up there, I guess. Yep, that's looking nice. Don't mix the letters of a postman. It makes them angry. Ah, Ludenek. Ludenek. Oh, the jokes. We like the jokes here, don't we? We like the jokes, peeps. Cool. Is there like... Yeah, look, there's like 2 here. I feel like we should put in a different texture there. I don't know what that texture is. But I'm going to leave that open for that. Oh, is that all we got left? Wow. So, more of the regular basalt. I'm not sure if those machines are still creating this stuff, but... yeah, we might actually run out at some point. We use so much of it. It was a good material choice for the base, I've got to say. Oops. Yeah, this looks amazing. This little room. But now, what about the ceiling, right? What material should we put up there, chat? Oh yeah, and... do I want to do something with that? Have the cable sort of floating through the middle of the room. I don't think it's going to fit in, even though I really want to get these cables in. Mongo Bongo 18, thank you for the Prime subscription, my dude. Very much appreciate it, and hope you're enjoying the stream we're doing here today. I wish there was chiseling like this in vanilla, honestly. I think what they should do in vanilla is like find a system. I don't think it should be like the chisel, but find a way of letting you manage all those block variants, right? Like, I like the idea of maybe you just have one stone, and then when you place it, you can turn it into a different type. I don't know how that's done. I don't know what would be vanilla appropriate, but that kind of flexibility, and that would help with inventory management. It would allow you to add more variants easily. I think it would be a great way to do it. I don't know why, but I always feel like creative flight mode in modded survival is a great way to have a mild long-term endgame ability. Sort of why I like that, whatever the mod is called. Yeah, I like it too. It just suits modded. Like it's not... modded is quite detached from survival like you play in vanilla, so it feels kind of appropriate that you can just like whiz around and do stuff quicker. It's just kind of the style of the game. Stonecutter is chisel as vanilla hype. Yeah, but like portable, right? On the go, easy to use, not carrying around blocks and adding clutter. That's the problem with it. Yeah. Let's have a look at our list, right? Because there were so many things we were gonna do. So we've actually done the destruction gadget thing. I guess starting on Ender.io is something I really need to do. So, looking at that list, I think what we should do is we'll put these blocks away. I wonder how we can get a list of what we want here, right? Because if I go mystical, can I then add Ender, and will we see... No, you see, we don't see what's related to the mod. Although both of those are. Enderum Essence and End Steel Essence. I'm actually gonna, if it will let me, add that and that, because those two are both from Ender.io. So I think the first materials are everything in this list. Might actually be better to bookmark those since they're there. Let's do it that way around because we've got to make the ingots. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which would be like 5 on either side, right? 5 over there, 5 over here. So we've got 10 ingots to create. Some of which we already have. I think I need to click on the uses. And then we should see something related to... That is it. Electrical, steel, seeds. I think the better way to do this then is to just type in vibrant alloy. And then over here, vibrant alloy seeds. Add that to the list. And what's next? Oh, energetic was actually next. There it is. Followed up by redstone, alloy, and conductive iron. Oh, I added the wrong one there. It's that I want. What is that noise? Did you all hear that? Lol, I'm at breakfast with my boss and I'm watching X, says Killbot. Is your boss watching? Is your boss watching you watching me? Breakfast, says Glowbox. Breakfast? At this time of the day? What, as if there's... Oh, what, there's time zones? In the world... Shut up, there's no such thing. It's a myth. It's a pulsating myth. Let's go add that. And dark steel. There they are. It does appear that there's going to be one for each of them. Solarium, end steel, and iron alloy. Oh, wait a minute. The last one doesn't have one. Interesting. Copper, iron, and lead. Huh. Oh, so now I've got 9, but I need an equal room. Maybe there's something else in the mod that it can be farmed with as well. Yeah, actually, we need to think like there's so much like rabbit holing of crafting recipes, but like we don't need any of that. This tier that comes from that, and then that comes from that, so it's all growable. There are other weird things here as well, but it's just that stuff, right? Mostly, I think. Yep. Iron. This thing I don't think relates to anything from mystical agriculture, so that's not a thing. Then these are done with various crafting recipes here. And then, yeah, you've got to get the souls of particular mobs in to create some of this stuff. Wow. Weather crystal, eh? Think like a rabbit, says Jason. Yeah, not a... Why is chat talking about curries? Did I say I was going to have a curry today? I'm in an R-ing because I've been cutting calories and like really seeing results. Like the last of my belly fat is starting to come off, and all it'll mean is it'll like slow me down a day or two. But I don't know. I kind of I'm in this modality of like eating what I need to eat and not eating for pleasure, I guess. Yes, she did, says Becca. Yeah, I did mention it, didn't I? I always mention curry stuff. God. Enderium base is not done that way. So I think we've looked at most of it. That's pretty much it. So when we go and craft these, some are lower. So like we need that essence and then we need the seeds. That's the thing. Actually, that kind of looks alright. Okay, so we are making 9 things. So we know we need to make 9 tier 1. Let's go get those, what are they called? Base things? No. Let's go at oh, what? Huh? Yeah, so we've got loads of... Oh, we've got loads of those. Tier 1 crafting. So I made a stack of the wrong type, interestingly enough, and we got some Tier 2 already. This appears to me to not go any lower than Tier 3. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Grab a bunch of this. Oh! It's a quest for it, peeps. What does it... Oh, jeez. Doesn't it mean I get that one as well? Yeah, so now I got that. Uh-huh. And we got 9 of them. Uh-huh. Tier 3. We're doing all the quests. We're doing all the quests. Did I leave them in there? Oh, I did. Okay. So we've got 9 Tier 3. Now we want 1, 2, 3, and that's it. So I put 3 aside, go to the next level, and then make 6 of these. Cool. So that's Tier 4. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Tier 4. And then I guess 1, 2 Tier 5. Well, that's kind of easy, isn't it? Oh! Give me all the rewards. Yeah. Right. No. Oh yeah. I was just thinking for a second. Wait a minute. Do we need like 4 of them? No, we good. We good, homie. Yeah. So this thing sits here all day just crafting, 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 and we get the Insanium. I wonder if there's an insane level for the seeds. Where my book thing quest at, homie? What is wrong with crackers? Says the thinky. Who's complaining about crackers? What's going on here in chat? Oh look, there is. There is. If I cared to go through all that rigmarole again, I guess I could. Maybe another time. Let's focus on these for today. Rewards! Yay! And finally... Ooh! Would have got that. Okay, in you go, in you go. Chuck those in there. Right, so we need each of the things, and we got some of them in our system. So like electrical steel is 1. There was the dark stuff. Are we farming that? Dark steel, yep. There you are. So end steels, I don't think we've done that or solarium. Okay, pulsating. Something just occurred to me. Do I have to make these every time I want? Because these never drop seeds themselves. Oh! So starting off with one of each might not be the smartest idea. Well, we live and we learn. We live and we derp. That's what I like to say, isn't it? We live and we derp. No vibrance. The redstone alloy we should have. Yep. Got that. Energetic we might. I think you use energetic to make vibrant. Conductive. Got that. And pulsating. We should have some of that. Yeah. Cool, so we can only make a few of them so far. What was it? Tier 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't remember, so I got all of them. Right. Tier 3, make those. Oh! No, we only want 1. We only want 1. Very important. We're only making 1. One of those. One of those. That is the 5 that we had. And so the ones that we hold on to are there. Cool. Who knows, chat? Who knows? If I recall correctly, they drop seeds, but very rarely, says Holly Hacker. Well, they don't for these, so you might be right. I seem to remember them dropping seeds in the past. Then I was a bit, like, bemused when we came to this one and it weren't the case. So, well, you know, we'll see, won't we? I guess those can go in there for now. So we need a spot to start growing this stuff. We're going to have to grab our growth crystals. I think we'll just set up a temporary field in the middle over there to do this. I added an extra one on the top, by the way, you might have noticed. Then we need our harvester. So we need to make another one. Very good in the hood, homie. They drop seeds, says PG109. Cool, did you test? Thanks for testing. We need spectre coils. And for now, you know, I'm just going to chuck them into a crate, I think. I like how small is in quotation marks there. Oh yeah, then we want fertilized dirt, and I think that thing counts as water. And that's pretty much most of the setup you see there. So, obviously we're going to do this all in this area. How about, though, how about we clear out a bit more space? So, I think... Oh, that was probably as big as it can go, right? Yeah. In which case, let's do it sort of symmetrical, I guess. Yeah, we'll just use a bit of space down here for this next bit. I might have erased my... No, this is a different bit. Okay, I was just thinking this is the tunnel that leads to the mega torch, but it's not. Need some torches in and around this area. Cool. So let's go set this up like... Put that there. Have that on top here. We'll put that one on insert, and then the other one needs to be on extract. Cool, so this can do a 9x9 area, as we know. So it stretches a bit into this space, but that's fine. I'm going to go one extra down here. Just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go a bit higher there as well. We want to get this stuff going super fast, right? We want to see some results straight away. Oh, then I need a hoe. And I got rid of my hoe, but I got this instead. Oh. Light levels. Cool, grow my lovelies, grow! We need them to grow. Does the item conduit match the colour of the portal frame? Yeah, it definitely does. I mean, well, it complements it, it's not the same. So yeah, we leave this to do its thing now, and we work on making the next ones, which, I can't remember which ones they... Well, they're probably the highest ones. So like Vibrant and Energetic and Solarium were definitely part of it. So to make this, you need to have Energetic. So yellow... yellow, gold is that one. Glowstone. Redstone, which we've got lots of. So yeah, look, I made loads of dark steel over here. Good for me. Cool. So we've got 2 stacks of that coming along. We'll turn one into an energetic alloy. Then we're missing out on end steel and solarium. Now solarium is made with... Oh, look at that. Gold and soul sand. I thought these would be difficult, some of these. I don't know why. Soul sand, got plenty of that. Then end steel. This one I'm familiar with, I think. End stone, dark steel, and obsidian. So it's a good thing I stocked up on the dark steel. So was it end stone and obsidian? And now we've got the rest of them done. So gold and that. Then over here, that can go in with those two. Nice. Right, we're making all of them, except, well, I guess, the vibrant one. Do I have one more alloy smelter? Why do I got a feeling I got one more somewhere? Because I started off with one. I didn't just craft 4 more, did I? Used to have one in here. There you go. We'll take that stuff. Right, and then with this one, we'll get those ender pearls. And get that one set up and ready to go. And it's against the capacitor, so it's charged. Hey, I got an achievement. There we go. Right, so we might have all the seeds up and running. Which would not be a bad time to start AFKing, really, would it? We're going to get seeds back. What is that? Fertilized essence. Cool. No seeds, though. No seeds. So I guess, you know, the test continues. Because I want to know if I actually get some before I start making, you know, stupid amounts of those seeds. Might have to invoke an auto-crafter to help us make those seeds, you know. That's actually a fun little project, right? If you think about it. Like, we have all of this back here, and we could just add more to the machine with another crafter, I think. What's the giant blue chest, says Citizen Therese. Ah, that's my giant blue chest. It's giant, it's blue, it's a chest, it's got items in it. Am I being helpful right now? This is helpful, isn't it? Yeah, it's definitely helpful because you didn't know that it had items in, and now you do. Oh, now you do. Let's go look at the giant blue chest, everyone. It's giant, it's blue, it's a chest. It's from Colossal chests. Oh my god, it's got items in it! Well, quite a few, but like, I'm seeing stuff from what I think is the mob farm in here, actually. It's a bit weird. Where did all those water buckets come from? I thought they were just a feature of the mob farm. Yeah. Oh, things are dying! How are we doing on those blizz rods? Those things have been in there for a while, haven't they? 14k now. I feel like it'd be a good idea to chuck some other something or other in there, but I don't know what it would be. Yeah, I can make the let's take those out, because with 4 I can make the thing, right? That's all we need, 4 to make a thing. Got that one covered. So I need a bit more of that and then one more of these. I thought it was just a statue, says Ryfrost. A big, fat, square statue. A tribute to square blue things. That's what it is. It's a cube, not a square. What? Okay. Kinda don't need any of that right now. End steel's the last one. That's going to be a while, isn't it? No speed upgrades for the ally smelter, says Nob. That's because it's been smelting allies. Don't smelt our allies. Oh, what are you doing? Yeah, those ones can't take upgrades as it goes. We could start looking into that, actually. I've probably got a few more materials to make better alloy smelters, but we're trying to get all of these ingots this way. So yeah, what do you think about adding crafting seeds over here somehow? Just trying to think about how it works. You would definitely need a drawer system again to hold the seeds. Like, so you'd have seed tier 1 here. You'd downgrade it. You see, the thing is, you start with something different, don't you? You start with base crafting seeds. So somewhere else in the system, we would need to create and pump those over here into a chest that's filtered. So like that could go maybe in the middle. I wanted to keep that on display, but I could remove the trim and have it there. But then it means we don't export here anymore, do we? So you know, I don't want to add too much to the AE network every time we want to put something new in, right? I'm coming to a very confusing moment. What's happening, says Chrysalis? Oh, we're trying to decide on, like, should I automatically craft the seeds? Which, by the way, no one has said yes or no to in my chat. X, do it, it makes good sense, says Randy. I think it does too. Thank you for the vote of confidence. Now, when it comes to crafting, things are going to be a little bit different. We need to pull from the drawer what we want, which might mean an individual crafter for each step, so I can keep it localized. It's hard to say. So, like, the first one requires something we could possibly craft and ship over here. I don't think you'll need to make enough seeds for automating to be worth it, says Kadeshi. Yeah, but it's like, it's the project that's fun. Right? Like, how do we figure out how to do that? That's kind of what I'm interested in. So, we would definitely obviously start with seeds and prosperity shards being a thing somewhere else in the system, crafting them and bringing them over here, and doing that with not too big of a buffer. So storing them here would mean exporting them from the system and crafting and bringing them into the system somewhere over there. But you've got to do it in a way where the buffer here is what counts. So really, actually, yeah, you're probably starting off with an export buffer, and that just makes the most sense, because you're going to have to export here anyway. So you start off with base crafting seeds on an export buffer. Then it should be a case of you're attached. So you'd use Ender.io, so you put in an extract. Yeah, this is not being used, so we can extract on a different network or color, and then we can pull out whatever material we want and put it into whatever we want. So each crafter would use the space here as the filter to only have a small buffer. So it's definitely possible, but I think it's going to be more complicated. This turned out to be like really elegant because we could do everything inside of one crafter. I don't think, actually, can I use the same priority loop now that I think about it? Like, if we're always putting seeds into here and they self-feed once they're full, so it extracts the base crafting, puts it into the crafter all the time, and I think you would need filters for each level. Anyway, there's a reason the music stops right now, by the way. we'll have to think on that one for another time. Over here, do we get seeds? No seeds yet, but I do want to craft these ones and get them planted. I had a dream the rock was chasing me around the house. Now, when you say that and I read it, okay, you know, I am literally picturing a rock. But you didn't say a rock, you said the rock. And the thing with rocks is, there's one rock that's not like the others. And it's the rock. And I know what you mean. The rock was chasing you around the house, right? Was he saying, if you smell with your nose? Ignore me, I'm an idiot. Right, let's do that. Let's do this one. And that one. Then up here. There we go. Could he smell what you were cooking? I mean, do rocks smell? This one does. Cool, right. Now, when I AFK in the world, I think we're going to probably find that they don't actually produce additional seeds, which will make me sad. But now, we've got the essence to at least create... Actually, we absolutely want the auto-crafting system. So that's going, I think, on the list. Next stream, we're going to the Deep Dark, right? Cool. Peeps, thank you so much for tuning in. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered. Thank you to all my Patreons. Thank you to all the peeps gifting subs. Your generosity is truly appreciated. And right now what we're going to do is a riggedy raid. And what's Impulse doing? He's on Just Chatting. Casual Friday. Interesting. I think Impulse raided us last, so I'll send you over to Impulse. Not sure what he's up to. It looks like he's watching and chatting or something. That's it, peeps. Take care. And hit the rate button and hit the follow button. I'll see you later. Tomorrow even. Bye-bye.